Okay, hello everybody. We are here live with some Avatar Legends, which I definitely don't keep forgetting to put our schedule on Twitch. No, it's definitely up, so people definitely knew this was happening. Definitely. All right, I think we're just getting in, right? So
Let's
let me
do it.
After their battle at the Misty Palms Oasis, after having picked up a new companion that they are traveling with, the party has been now traveling for some days on the back of your flying bison across the Siwang Desert. Every once in a while, the endless landscape of rolling dunes is broken by something. Stony plateaus sticking up out of the sand with buzzard wasps flying around that you decide to go ahead and avoid. The sand sailors, piloted by the indigenous people of this area, moving on. It is hot. You are tired. For the first day, I think you tried to move for most of the day and camp at night. But after that, your flying bison had gotten a bit more fatigued trying to do that. So you find yourself resting several times throughout the day, making, not slow, being on the back of a flying bison, but very measured trek, kind of measured journey across this desert. And you're not sure how long you have left to go. Most people do not go the entire length of the desert, but you know that your objective, the Eastern Air Temple, is well on the other side. I think right now you're stopped, right? You kind of all got some water to drink, taking a well-needed break. Your flying bison just legs, all six legs just splayed out, just like laying in the sand, trying to like bury her face in it to get it away from the sun. And that is where you find yourselves. Good game, everyone. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Me personally, I'm waiting for people to make the first move because G is gonna be a mess as soon as she interacts with any of you. So
So we're just chilling in the desert.
Yeah, you've stopped, right? You've been flying. Your bison is getting tired, so you're all, I think, just like sitting in the shadow of your bison, trying to get out of the sun for at least a little bit. There's plenty of day left to go, but the sun is seriously beating down on you. It is quite hot.
I have so I have a mechanics question.
Sure.
If I like pushed an air orb around us with the sand set on top of it to make shade, like could I hold sand up with some air to make shade for us, or no? Does it seem too earthbendery?
Yeah, I feel like you could probably do that for a little bit, but I don't know that you could like continuously
do that.
like that.
Yeah, that would make me tired.
Yeah, I think you'd get sleepy quick.
I'm already pretty sleepy.
We're also with the lava bender, right?
You are Kadi. I definitely don't remember. I think I remember how it was. I meant to listen to the recording. but I didn't, so I'll do my best for...
He was like, "You're high, guys."
Yeah, I think he was like this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
I thought that was it. Yeah, so Kadi is there, and he's the same thing as you, just kind of like, he's bummed, you know, his rocks got destroyed. He's not happy. He was gonna sell his rocks, now he can't do that, but he escaped with all of you.
Say we could maybe make like a sand castle with some of the sand and water, but I don't think we want to waste the water. You see Halu like trying to swim in the sand, just with the saddest little face ever.
How far are we like across the desert?
3 days. You've been going.
How much farther do we have to go?
You do not know. None of you have ever traveled directly across the Siwang Desert.
Great.
The desert is bigger than the ocean. It's very unsettling.
Can I get rid of 2 conditions at the same time?
Well, everyone can get rid of tooth fatigue. You've been traveling for a few days. I mean, not the most comfortable.
Oh, because of Appa.
But you've been
Appa.
traveling, so you can... Yeah.
No, but my problem really is with conditions.
Sure. No. You can definitely do that. I just forgot to say the fatigue part.
So, here's the thing. So, there's those 2 right now. So we have guilty, and in order to get rid of guilty, I have to make a personal sacrifice to absolve my guilt.
Sure.
And I'm also feeling insecure. And in order to clear that, I need to take a foolhardy action without talking to your companions. So my little G, what she's gonna do is that she's gonna try to blast back away in order to seek what's ahead. Bye, guys.
So what?
I'm putting myself in danger.
What is she doing?
So, the blast back, like blasting fire from my hands in order
Okay.
to just fly away.
Yeah, I don't think you can fly too far from that, right? I think you're able to blast yourself a little bit, but pretty much if you're going to be moving away, you're going to be just walking away from the group.
Maybe can I like do it like upwards so that I get like a bird's eye view, kind of for a moment.
You can roll. That's going to be a lot of fire bending. So why don't you roll to do that thing that you do? That rely on skills and training. That's the one. So you're gonna roll with focus.
Where do I find clearing techniques really quick? Sorry.
Clearing
Or
conditions.
Conditions.
I
Yeah.
have a -2.
Nice. It should be. It should be on your playbook.
Playbook. Okay.
And then -2. Would
If-
that work? That's a failure.
That's a failure.
To be expected, but
Okay, I think what you do is you kind of go near for it and just like you try to like shoot fire down to like lift yourself up. You kind of like give yourself a little jump when you do it. But instead of you going anywhere, the fire shooting down just shoots sand over like hot sand made even more hot over everybody as everyone's like as you make a small kind of like sand wave over the party.
so does that at least get rid of my insecure condition? Which is take full RD actions without talking to your companion.
Sure.
-1, people, -1.
What are you doing? I just taste so much sand now.
Well, I figured you guys would be hungry, so...
When I said I wanted sandwiches, I didn't mean... This is awful.
Buy me a sandwiches and then we'll talk about it. Okay, what's the plan, guys? We're kind of stuck in the middle of the desert for the next
Do you
part.
guys even know where you're going?
Absolutely not.
You know when I said I'd go with you, I assume, you all look like you know what you're doing. At least you did. Now I see you for what you are. It's a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing.
I mean, you're welcome to leave.
Well, I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to be bitter.
Pick a struggle, buddy. Pick a struggle.
I have a plan, I think.
Oh.
Go ahead, bestie. We're all ears.
You have to teach me to lava bend first.
Well, oh. What?
Yeah, yep, that's what I'm going to charge you. You have to teach me to lava bend. You don't have any money, so that's the price, my dude.
That's true. I definitely don't have any money at all. All right. Well, let me go to my playbook and find the page about learning new techniques, guys. Let me see.
I can't find anything about getting rid of conditions anywhere.
It's on the page
It's-
151, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, 101, sorry.
101.
There you go. Where's the new techniques section? I thought it was under custom moves, but it's not under custom moves. Growth advancements, advanced techniques, specialized bending. There we go. All right. Okay, so you are trying to learn lava bending. Okay, so you... so he says, all right, well, we might as well move away from people. You know, it's considerate when you're going to do some new bending techniques to not do it directly in front of people so that sand gets thrown at them.
Don't mind G, she gets a little overexcited sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah. Can't really argue.
All right, well, come over this way. All right.
I was just kidding about the price thing. Like, you don't have to teach me. I
Yeah.
know, I wonder what it would be like to... You know, I painted all my life. I wonder what it would be like to sculpt.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Lava bending, it's... You know... It feels almost like water bending. It's fluid, you know. It's hard to control in that way.
My mom used to do calligraphy, and she was a painter too. Sometimes she would, and my father would bend together and work together, collaborate.
Well, here. Well, here, take a good stance. It's a little hard in the sand. It shifts a lot, but and he kind of like tightens up, and the sand just like comes and wraps around his feet to help anchor him to the ground. And it like
I will take
hardens.
an extremely low horse stance, like my legs all the way out as far as they can go, my thighs and just parallel to the ground. Feet
So,
rotated about 45 degrees out.
so you're not just trying to bend the earth here. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll help that we're on sand. You know, it's already shifty and movey. We're trying to change the very state of the element we're bending. We're going to turn it from a solid into a magma.
So liquid.
It's a magma.
And he puts his hands out. And he says, so, usually when you earthbend, you're going to use... And he kind of, tightens everything up, right? And the sand, this kind of, shifty sand that's, blowing in the wind, just... a bunch of it hardens across to make almost like a plank you could walk on over the sand. He says, what we're going to do here is use a technique where we're cutting through it. And he kind of brings his hand around and slices, and right down the middle of this, it it just turns to lava. This earth melts and makes a cut and a gap, and then lava like spits out of it, and rests and starts burning the sand around. You feel the heat. You didn't think it would feel that much hotter, since you are in the desert with this sun already, but you do feel heat immediately emanating from it. And he says, so, you know, you try now.
Have fun.
And I think that one way thinks about what it feels like to when you're like in the ocean or swimming, and you pretend you can move the water. You like slap your hand against, you make a wave on the surface. I don't know how to waterbend, but I know what that feels like. So, from my earthbender stance, I'm going to try to do that. Move it by cutting through, just like you said.
Okay. So I'm trying to find those questions for when you're training. Okay. So you're going to roll 2d6, and then we're going to figure out what your modifier is. So there are 2 questions that will give you a positive modifier, and 2 questions that will give you a negative modifier. The first question is your balance in line with your center, or are you free of condition? Are either of those true?
Those are both true, because I was at max fatigue. I didn't mark any conditions.
Okay, so you are going...
And I'm at my center. My center wasn't moved last game. I'm at 3 fatigue, but I don't...
Yeah, no, fatigue doesn't matter. So if you have no conditions, you take a +1. Do you and your teacher share at least one background?
Is he...
Hold
on.
Yeah,
Hold on. Mine are urban, outlaw, and privilege.
Oh, he is a bit of an outlaw. So yes. So you'll get a +1 from that as well, actually.
He's an outlaw. That's interesting.
He is. Well, I mean, remember, he's partnered with your family, very specifically,
he's an outlaw
in the past.
Let's have to try.
Yes, he's not a very good one. Or I guess what he does is not very desirable. And then the other ones, does your teacher agree with your reasons for training and learning?
I don't really know for that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I really told him my reasons.
Yeah, no, you want to learn. He's good with... So you're not going to take a -1 from that. If it's a no, you would take a -1. He doesn't disagree with you, right? Is the technique easy to grasp based upon your current trainings, experience, and skills? The answer is no, because you're learning a new kind of bending. So that, so it's already considered a no for that. So you take a -1. So altogether, 2 +1s, 1 -1. So you're going to roll 2d6 +1. Yeah. Okay. So what this looks like, you take your stance, and you think, and I think, the world goes quiet for you. You just hear the sound of the wind. And then you use this cutting technique he showed you, and you just throw sand up into this air.
Into his face again.
Yeah. The wind! The wind! We'll try again, and I think you do. You spend some time, and he tries to, like, correct your stance a little bit, and after a while, he, you know, when everyone else is getting a little bit antsy to, like, get going, he says, well, you know, sorry, buddy. You know, not everyone can bend lava. It's a specialized skill. You need a certain aptitude for it. You know, you're really good at throwing sand in people's faces, though, so if anyone tries to attack us, you know, you can do that.
High five, bestie. We have that in common.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to do it. Maybe if I become a great teacher, I could start my own lava bending school. Students just melted down over and over again. That sounds awful, actually. Never mind.
It's dangerous to, you know, like, work with.
Yeah,
lava.
I take that back entirely. That was an awful plan. All right.
That must be why your business isn't doing too good.
Well, I mean, it would have been fine.
What the hell did you get in
I
here?
just needed... But I don't have any rocks anymore. So when
Wait,
you said
can you only bend volcanic rocks?
no, what happens in certain parts of this Siwang desert just have like the perfect conditions for making this high quality obsidian. I think it has to do with like the spirit oasis and stuff like that. The problem is then making that and then getting it, to where you can sell it. It's the transport part that I haven't really figured out yet.
What's the spirit oasis?
Oh, the big ice glacier in the middle of the...
Misty Palms?
Yeah, it's mystical and stuff. That's what they tell me. You should ask her. She would know. And as she points at Sanj. She's all spiritual and stuff.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, spiritual.
Everybody looks at Sister Sanj.
Well, maybe Una knows since it's all icy.
I broke a little bit of it, so probably not best to talk about.
Yeah,
that.
they melted a lot. That might have ramifications in the future.
Wink, wink.
Sanj, have you been to the spirit world?
I don't think so. I mean, sometimes I meditate and it gets really deep, but I don't ever feel like I leave this plane.
Do you know anyone who has?
I mean, I'm sure that my teacher has.
Did they ever talk about it?
I don't know, maybe once or twice, but never in a lot of detail.
What do
I
they
think-
say?
I think that it's hard to get to and it's very easy to lose yourself there. It's not something they want us to all be able to do.
Cool.
Oh, I thought all you airbenders were like, is the spirit world, and then out of the spirit world, and living with the spirits.
Because we meditate? Is that why you
Yeah.
think that?
Pretty much.
Well, meditating's more about finding your balance and your center.
I don't understand anything about that.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you would. It's okay, though. You're a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should get going, though. It does look like, there's a sandstorm or something coming.
Oh,
That's troubling.
Yeah, as you look out, into the distance, there is like a cloud, like a dust cloud, coming up way off in the distance, but it does seem very localized.
we'll be fine.
Is Ampu okay to travel? She resting.
What do you think, girl?
Wow, just like spits out sand.
I don't know if that's a yes or a no. You ready to travel?
What direction is that sandstorm in, Matt?
The way you are traveling from. So, like, the way you've already come.
I mean,
Okay.
We could keep going east, or we could just cut south. Maybe towards the coast and travel along there instead of the desert.
That's not a bad option. I think that Anpu would like being out of all of this sand.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, I'm good with water.
Where do
It
you
does
think?
tend-
Where do you think they're gonna think we're gonna go?
I honestly don't know. It feels like they've been one step ahead of us this whole time.
Is one of us a mole?
I'm a
As-
little mole.
As you say that, what's his name? Kadi looks at Halu.
Oh,
I pick up Halo. Would you ever never look at him like
Of
that.
everyone present here, he looked at Haley.
Didn't need it.
All right. They're expecting us to go to the. Oh my god, we're going east, right? I'm sorry. They're expecting us to go to. They know we're going to the Eastern Air Temple, so I have a feeling that we're going to run into them again, no matter what we do.
Yeah, I guess we have to just figure out whether we want to try and get there faster than them, or if we want to take a circuitous route and maybe try to bamboozle them a little bit.
Well,
I mean,
the thing is, once you hit the eastern edge of the Siwang Desert, there's a bunch of, like, mountains there. So, I mean, you can fly over the mountain, but I don't think they can do that.
It's a good point.
Is this sandstorm like rolling up on us quick?
Yeah, as you look, it does seem to be getting closer, but the closer it gets, the more localized you can tell it is. Like, it all seems to be, like, one, like, area.
Cuddy, is this what all sandstorms look like out here?
That's what I was thinking.
Nope, that's super weird.
I was thinking that didn't seem like a normal sandstorm.
Yeah.
I think we should probably get moving.
I think we should skedaddle.
what if we went north to Ba Sing Se? This road would be safe there.
I mean, that's a long, long way.
But if they're waiting for it, if we're just gonna walk into an ambush at the Western Air Temple, I mean, do we really want to play right into their hands?
Can't we find help along the way? People that want to aid in the cause?
Like me!
Yeah, at least we could maybe prepare in some kind of way if we know that it's coming.
That's true. Maybe we could find somebody else to bring with us to help us.
I don't think the Earth Kingdom would just let the Fire Nation walk in and hurt the Airbenders.
Wait, what's happening with the Airbenders?
That's none of your business.
Oh, okay.
Forget about it.
G gets really close to Kader and she looks at him like menacingly and she goes, "If you repeat a word of what you heard."
That's
I mean,
right.
I'm just saying, I
was
don't
like-
want to. Listen, I don't. My family has its problems and everything, but they have a lot of resources that I could tap into. I mean, I don't think they'd ever want to work with the Fire Nation. I mean, they may be criminals, but they're Earth Kingdom through and through.
Then maybe that isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we should head that way.
I can't imagine that two Fire Nation, agents would be able to just walk into Ba Sing Se.
I don't know. They're pretty well trained.
But they wouldn't expect it. If we just
Yeah.
veer north now and we're in the middle of the desert, they wouldn't even know we did. We changed course.
If we do, we should go now because this sandstorm is worrying me.
Okay. Alright, let's go then. I like this idea.
I mean, I think Sandlock City's just north of here, right?
I don't know.
All-knowing DM.
You don't know. So I think, Sanj, I want you to shift your balance away from your role and closer to freedom.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, that's new for me.
Yeah, because you are not fulfilling your mission at this point. You are changing it.
Ooh.
And as you all get onto Anpu's back and start to ascend, you look back at this cloud of dust being kicked up, and you realize it is quite literally being kicked up. Very localized. There seems to be, and it's hard to tell how many, but at least half a dozen figures mounted coming towards you. But they are not on sand speeders. They are not on these, like, sailboat-looking apparatuses used to get around the deserts. They seem to be on giant lizards that are
I don't like
moving
lizards.
very, very quickly in your direction. And as you
Ooh, like the creepy ones that like walk like this.
yes, they are indeed mongoose lizards. And as you rise and start to veer northward, they turn to follow.
Cool.
Wait, we're
Great.
being followed.
Let's fly in a zigzag, guys.
Or we fly so high
In
up.
the clouds. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we
They
gotta
lose
live in
vision.
the
They
clouds.
can't see us anymore. Maybe.
Yeah, there are no clouds. Very
I say, what's the cloud
can
cover
make-
like today?
yeah.
Una,
No,
wait,
no, it's
Una, we can make clouds. You put water and like
I don't know if I can make that many clouds to cover us for that long.
Then they could just follow the clouds to see. Never
Oh,
mind.
That is also true.
What if we fly so high up that they can't see us anymore?
oh, the lizards
if-
that can't fly.
I feel
No,
like
they
we're
can't.
gonna have to point them away from Bossing Say though, because if we know they see us going north, they're gonna kind of make a guess. I think.
Well, but I mean, I know, but like, what? How many of them are there? Gonna walk into an Earth Nation, an Earth Kingdom city?
Kadi, could you lava bend the sand in front of them so that they... Oh, I don't want to hurt the mongoose thing.
I mean, I could, but one, I don't want to get that close, and two, I mean, it's a big desert. They could just go around it.
Not if you put it right in front of them and they fall into it.
Oh, you
But
want to
that
like
seems
set a
really-
little trappy poo
That seems
of-
really dark.
of
I don't want to do that.
magma.
I don't want to hurt them. I just want them to stop following us.
We just like bend a giant hole in the sand. Doesn't have to be lava filled.
That's true. Just make a really big hole.
Big pit, yeah.
And they could fall into the pit.
That's an idea. What are we doing then? Are we going up or down?
Do you need to be on the ground to bend?
Well, yeah.
You're weak.
I can't bend. We're flying. We're literally flying right now. I can't bend
You
the
can't just
ground
go-
down there. No.
I mean, San, she can't,
It's
but
not-
you can. You can airbend. You can blow up as much sand as you want with your airbending.
Okay. Yeah, that's legit. All right, so I'm gonna start like.
Watch how it's done, Kade.
I'm gonna. Kade.
Can you make like a tornado? Can you make a tornado?
I don't know. I've never tried.
They don't
It's just
teach
learning
they don't teach
something new.
tornadoes?
Play,
So many
play,
arm
play
movements.
bowling with them. Do the tornado and then you strike them all.
I'm gonna go for the big pit in the sand first.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna try and make. What? Go ahead.
I don't know if you can airbend enough to make like a big old pit for them to fall in.
Bowling
Okay.
it is.
Then maybe I'll try a tornado. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Fuck it. And just to like knock them off course a little bit there,
What about,
so we can like
quicksand?
scoot.
Is there a way
What?
to make quicksand? So we
Could
need
you cast water down there for them to
yeah. Yeah,
make
can we
it
do a
fall?
combo?
What if you
combo
bend
sand
a
water
tornado?
bending to make quicksand?
What if you what if you airbend the tornado and then G sets it on fire and it's a fire tornado?
That's why he's my
I'm
best
just
friend.
imagining
why
all of
he's
these
my
guys right beneath us as we're floating in the air, looking down, trying to figure out what to do, and they're all like, "Ah."
Well, they haven't quite caught up to you yet, but they're coming. And from this height, once you fly up, you can see them pretty well.
Okay. I'm gonna I keep saying cast. I'm going to bend a tornado.
Should I put it on fire? What's going on?
Okay, and what are you trying to do with it?
I'm trying to fuck them up a little, like not hurt them, but like knock them off course. Like I don't want to hurt them. I'm not trying to kill them or injure them. I'm just trying to knock them off course. Maybe topple them so they fall off their lizards, and then like their lizards get spooked and like run away, and then they don't have any way to ride them. And
Damn, that went far.
And then they die from die of thirst in the desert.
they'll be fine.
They're like Fremen, they know how to do it.
So you're trying to knock them off the lizards.
That she's trying to use kick up a sandstorm to obstruct the people pursuing us. Like, let's yes and here, okay? Like, I think we all know what she's trying to do.
But are you trying to make cover so they can't see you? Well, it sounds like you were trying to knock them off, though. It's not. You're not trying to make cover so they can't see you. You're trying to kick up a storm to like knock them off so you can get away a little bit more.
Yes, right? I want to knock them off course.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you roll to trick then?
All right. What do I have to do to do that?
You're gonna roll with creativity.
Ugh. Okay. Oh, mixed.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, you're going to pick one. One is they stumble, take +1 forward in acting against them. 2 is they act foolishly. The GM tells you what additional opportunity they give you. And 3 is they overcommit. They are deceived for some time.
I want them to overcommit and be deceived for some time. The more time we have, the better.
Sure. Okay, so at this point, Anpu kind of gets a little bit lower. And towards, and you just whip up this, and at first there's just like a little bit of swirling sand, and then as you do, it starts to lift off the ground as there's this like tornado of sand, and you push it towards them. As they're running, they try to get out of the way, but you are too close now because you actually flew back to get a little closer to them, and they get caught up in it. And seeing this opportunity, seeing that they are trying to continue to pursue you through this and getting kind of like thrown up, you do like one last move to make this like keep going for a while as Anpu just starts to fly away.
Go, girl, go! And I'll give her a little pat on the behind.
Yeah, and like an opposite...
I imagine I'm standing on the back of her to do this.
Yeah,
that one really long arm.
Yeah, you can't really see them inside of this like twisting sandy wind that you made anymore. But as you look back, they don't seem to be pursuing you at this point as you start to make your getaway.
Go, girl, go! 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 Love you. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, so as you seem to be getting away, and eventually as you look back, like the wind, it dies down a bit. But you see them as they are like running around trying to get their mounts who have like moved off a little bit and get together. You distinctly do see the two firebenders. They're among a group of other individuals that you can't make out terribly well. Although you do also notice, what was his name? Bim.
Giant hammer.
Yeah, Bim, the big guy with the hammer.
Fucking Bim.
Man.
And you do see that there are definitely like 8 of these people pursuing you. So it's a pretty large band. But for the time being, you seem to be going. So what direction are you going? What elevation are you? Are you trying to go down a little bit?
Do we
What
need
do you
to?
mean?
Maybe we should go like northeast and then kind of curve a little north so they aren't quite sure where we're going. Or go up as high as we can and go right to Bossing Say, I think.
Yeah, either of those sounds reasonable to me.
It's
Might be
not-
cooler up higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you're doing
I mean,
then?
it's your choice, and I mean, you can. This, I know that they told you to bring it right there. If you want to do that, we can. Or if you think maybe it's better to bring it to Bossing Say, we could do that too. But it's your call. It's your mission.
I think potentially finding help in Bossing Say might not be a bad idea because they're going to get there at some point. They know that's where we're going. They're going to try and go there. So we can either beat them there or we can get help and get there after them, like ready to do what we need to do. If you think there's people that can help us in Ba Sing Se, then I think that it's a good idea.
Well, I'm thinking maybe if we go to Ba Sing Se, we could, hook around past like the guys, take the road Plainville down south, to the Cape, and then go to the Western Air Temple, Eastern Air Temple from there, maybe.
It's a good idea.
Unless
Anything
we're
I
worried
can
about
do
them
to-
getting there first.
I think that if we're prepared and have the support we need to get there, then it's okay if they get there first. I'd rather get there later and be prepared.
I agree.
That sounds good.
Okay. So as you are you're heading northward then, like in the direction of Ba Sing Se, and you're trying to get up high, away from the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So after you've been flying for a while, you look back and you don't see anyone pursuing you that you can tell. Anpu is kind of like panting a bit from maintaining this elevation for some time. But, with your I don't know, encouragement, I guess, is like maintaining it as they go. And as you look forward, you do see clouds in the distance, and you do seem to be going towards what looks like a true sandstorm of some kind, right? The whole kind of landscape in front of you after you've been going for a while does seem to be kicked up, and it doesn't seem super bad from what you can tell, but you're not sure you're not sure if you go into it and move deeper in how bad it is going to get. And Kadi says, "Well, that's it. That's what a real sandstorm looks like, guys."
G puts her finger in her mouth like, and then she puts it up like this, and she goes, "Yeah, that's a real sandstorm. Yeah."
Yeah, it can. They can be pretty dangerous. But then again, those guys behind us can be pretty dangerous too.
Well, could we go over it and then they would be caught in it, right? We could fly above it.
Yeah, this thing goes that high. It's terrifying, actually.
Well, how high does a sandstorm go?
I don't know, like that high on the horizon. You can see it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how how high they can fly, but I mean, they won't be able to see us through that thing. Certainly won't follow us.
It's true.
That's a really
Yeah,
good question. How high can Anpu fly?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, I don't want to hurt her.
Can we make an air bubble around us and go through it?
It depends on how big it is.
I don't think sandstorms are. I mean, again, I don't know, but don't they have to be close to the ground so that the sand can get kicked up? Like, we're not talking that far up, right?
I don't know enough about
A couple
sandstorms.
100 feet, maybe.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know. I think Anpu could. I mean, the sky bison, like.
Maybe if we all start chanting.
Only I heard you do that.
believe in Anpu. I do.
Steve,
Look at that. See, let's go.
Yeah, maybe Anpu will know if they can clear it or not, but I can't imagine it's that tall.
Anpu, can you fly over the sandstorm?
And Anpu throws their legs forward and kind of puts their head down and just starts continuing to go forward at a speed. You guys kind of hold on for a second as the elevation starts to increase a little bit at a time.
It's like getting on the space shuttle. It's like everyone's like.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you're getting close to this sandstorm, all of a sudden you feel yourself buffeted by this sand that is whipping around you. And you all kind of hide your heads while holding onto the saddle. Sanj putting her hands up and trying to bend the air to keep at least some of this sand off of you. And then finally, you break through. as Anpu is flying over this storm, looking very proud of herself. Her tongue, like, all the way on the side of her face, just... Wah.
Ampu, you definitely get a break and an extra snack tonight. Can I ask you a DM question?
Sure.
Oh, actually, maybe you won't be able to even answer me. Approximately how far have we traveled north?
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, you're just surrounded by a
Looking
lot
at
of
him-
sand. You're not 100% sure.
Just looking at a map, trying to figure it out. Can we see any water?
You see any water? No.
No. Oh, that's rough. All right.
Water?
I don't know, because if we're heading towards Ba Sing Se, don't we have to pass over water?
I mean, eventually.
Oh, we're that far away?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. You're in a very brutal desert. Brutal is the name of the game, folks.
I guess that I didn't realize that we had to go so far north to Ba Sing Se and then go back so far south to go to the air temple.
Yeah, they're very different directions. As you are flying, the sandstorm seems to go on for, I think, longer maybe than you were anticipating, though, as you're still flying over it. And Anpu starts to, like, breathe heavy as, like, slowly, like, without realizing it, she starts to descend a little bit as you guys are like buffeted again by this, and you, like, you know, shake her awake a little bit more, and she and, like,
I
goes
got
back
then
out
some
of it.
water into her mouth.
Oh.
And, like, you get a lot of, like, spittle and drips all over you as they are going, and then you hit turbulence. I don't know how else to describe it, because as you're going, it's like Anpu shakes and falls slightly to the side and just very quickly starts to descend. As if she hit, I don't know, like a gust of air or something. It would be like an airbender shooting a gust of air at a bird, right? And just and you are
At the edge of the map, guys.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. As you are in the sandstorm, and Anpu is trying to, like, climb further up, and then it happens again, and instead, you all actually leave the saddle, as for a second, Anpu just is in free fall. And you are all also just falling in midair until she catches herself and you land on the saddle, but you are way in the middle of this sandstorm. What do you do?
We don't have any vision on the Fire Nation, right? Like the ones that were following us?
No, you have no vision on anything. Actually, everywhere you look around is just, like, buffeted kind of sand.
I think we need to land and let it pass. I don't want to push her too hard.
I don't think I have anything that can help Anpu. Could make, like, a little, be like an ice wall we could hide underneath, but it would get chipped away at slowly.
I mean, we could drop, and then between me and Sandra, we could hopefully bend enough of the air and sand around to give us some break from it.
Just until it passes. Okay, yeah, so I'll start taking her down.
Okay. Yeah, and again, you are all kind of, like, shielding yourselves, right? Una.
I'll take up some of the cloth from my, like, and I'll actually cover my mouth, my face with, just some cloth for my, like, for my overshirt, so I can, like, not have to breathe in the sand.
Yeah. Una, I think you have to hold Halu, like, a little bit tighter so that they don't, like, fly off with all that's going on.
I tuck him in my coat.
And as you are all going down and down and down, rather quickly, but still in a controlled manner, you don't get to the ground. Like, you know how high you were. And you should have hit the ground. But Halu is still flying downward.
Onto.
That's the one. And you have not hit it yet.
That's concerning.
Should we keep going down?
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah. I
Hey.
mean,
Anpu just kind of like dips their head again and starts to go at more of an angle downwards. Sanj, you're a little bit worried that you are going to just go, that Anpu's going to end up face first in a pile of sand. But the wind is picking up more and more as you're going down, so you also know you need to get under some cover or get on the ground or do something quick. You find yourselves kind of like thrown to either side, everyone just kind of like grabbing onto something so they don't fall. I need everyone to roll to push their luck.
Great, another thing I probably have -2 in.
It is passion.
Yep, -2 for me.
Nice.
why? Why is it -2 for you?
Because I have 4 conditions left and they impair like pretty much everything I do.
Oh, I see. I have a -2 to a couple things, but not this.
Okay, so Una, that's a hit. One way, that's a hit. G, that is a failure. And Sister
close.
Sanj, that is a hit. Although, because G has a 6 and only needs 1 more, if somebody wants to roll to help her, they might be able to get her to a 7.
What do you have to do?
Mark 1 fatigue to give them a +1 to their roll.
Yep.
Sure, I'll do it.
Sure.
I don't have any fatigue.
Oh, okay. I do have some, so if you want to do it, that's fine.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so with that, as you're going down, G actually starts to raise up and starts to get pulled back out of the saddle. And Una just grabs, and I think Halu's little hand grabs
I grab
as
Halu's
well.
tail. Halu
Yeah.
grabs her.
And they...
G, after that, G goes all koala mode on you and she just like hugs you.
Yeah.
She's like, don't let go of me, please.
And as you hit back in, not Una, what is your... Anpu goes in a tailspin.
Ah!
And actually starts to spin uncontrollably, heading downward.
Like this or
Yes.
like this?
Yes, like going down and rotating as they go.
Like ass
Like-
overhead?
No, like corkscrewing towards
Oh,
the
okay.
ground. And as you all yell, sure that you are going to crash into the ground, all of a sudden, you break through a cloud.
Where are we?
And you are not floating over... You are not floating over a desert any longer. You're floating over a forest. And you take a breath now, like, coughing out some of this sand. As you look around, you look to the side, and all of a sudden, there is this floating, like, pastel green bunny rabbit with big floppy ears next to you. And it looks at you and goes,
No.
and then you
Oh my god, guys,
all
we're dead.
fall.
We're not dead. I know where we are.
And then we'll pick up right there after we take a quick break, I think.
We're dead! We're dead!
The break always
Oh my god,
goes so fast. What?
A little quick this time, getting into the break.
I thought so.
Yeah, that's okay though. We'll take a quick break. We will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Everyone can go use the restroom and get a nice little snacky poo.
I'm getting cake.
Cake. Ooh, that's not good.
Ooh.
We'll be back.
I also have the octopus plushie. That's behind the Kayla's back.
Oh, the happy angry plushie.
Yeah, it's sitting over there. You guys can't see it, but it's there. I swear.
Well, hello everybody. We are back. And we are falling out of the sky.
Falling from home, as my mom would say, but
Falling from somewhere, because you get this like beautiful view as you break through this cloud of this lovely, lush, far-reaching forest. And then you're in it. Falling down as you go, hitting branches as you do, breaking... At a certain point throughout this fall, all of you come off of Anpu, like out of the saddle, right? Because she is just getting smacked among these branches. All of you are. And then eventually you go and you hit the ground. But the ground is not hard. You hit it, this weird, soft, like a light pink ground. And you kind of like hit it and bloom, 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 bloom. It's like a little bouncy.
One way. I think you're gonna get your wish about experiencing the spirit plane.
Maybe that's where we are right now.
I've never been here before.
Get here. We didn't meditate or anything. I wasn't calm even for a second there. How did we get to this?
I'm never
Spirit.
calm. I'm very anxious, as a matter of fact.
I never could have guessed. Wow, that's crazy that you're just never gonna...
We learn more about each other every day. That's the great thing.
Yeah, I like I said, I've never been here before, but this kind of seems like we could be there. I mean, I've never seen a giant bunny before.
It wasn't giant. It was only this big.
Oh,
That's
still
a
bigger
pretty
than a
big
normal
rabbit.
bunny.
Is it? I mean, no. Some bunnies are fluffy.
So it was a normal-sized rabbit, just a weird color.
Yeah. And flying.
So you're telling me
Oh,
it's
and
a
flying.
very fluffy, cute colored rabbit that's flying?
There was.
I gotta bet it. Where did it go?
Yeah, you don't know where it went right now. As you look around, you don't quite see it.
Maybe we could search for some food or water for Anfu. I feel bad. She seems like she's really tired.
What are we on? Blech, blech, blech.
Stop that.
Huh?
There is a rumbling as this big, like, round pink head comes up like a mountain rising and looks down. And it says, "That tickles." As you realize you are on the belly of a giant spirit with trees growing out of it. And as you look around, you do realize that, 50 yards off in kind of either direction right now, the trees, like where the trunks of the trees are growing out of this weird pink ground that you do know is a belly. The other trees seem to go down further. Like you're not quite on the ground yet.
Yeah, I'll just take my leave and I'll start sliding down the belly to the ground.
Yeah, you get
Sorry about that, sir.
and just lays his head back down with a huge thud at the end.
Can I try to bounce? Like, I'm on the moon.
Yeah, and you do, and you kind of boom, boom, boom.
I love it here.
Still not convinced we're not dead, so I'm gonna very gingerly try to slide down the side after everybody.
Yeah, Halu kind of like dives and like shh. Closest thing to swimming that they've been able to do for a while. Yeah, and as you all kind of get more to like solid ground off to the side, this
Come on,
like,
Apu.
big pink, just boom, 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 boom. Like when a cat walks on something and like is like picking its feet, like that's what Anpu is doing as they're like raw. And then ends. But yeah, you all end up on the ground looking out at this large forest.
What's that thing?
I think it was a spirit.
I mean, is it still there? Like, if I turn around, is the big pink belly still over there?
Yeah.
It's still there, guys. Maybe we whisper about it or
I
something.
mean, if we want to talk to him, I'm sure he'll talk to us. We just gotta find where his head is.
It seemed kind of nice, but ugh, I don't like this place.
Where are we?
Yeah.
What do I need to do to get rid of my conditions again? Let me do something really stupid.
As you look up, there are, I mean, it is a thick canopy, like multiple layers of canopy. There are vines and growth all around you. It is very green, but also lots of things sticking out, like not just red berries on the bush near you, but like red and like a neon green and like a cyan, right? Like they're all kind of this kaleidoscopic colors everywhere you look.
Do we hear anything?
You hear a lot of noises. Yeah, and you're not quite sure what most of them are. Some of them sound like bugs and insects and birds and kind of all the sounds of a forest, but magnified. And some of them sound strange. Noises that you couldn't possibly, like, you can't quite put your finger on what they might be.
To be honest, guys, this thing I don't mind it. I like it better than the desert. That's for sure. It's a lot more
I mean,
comfortable.
most things are better than the desert, so.
And like they'll never think to look for us here.
What's the
That's
just out of
fair.
curiosity? What's the climate for the Fire Nation continent?
They have seasons there.
Okay.
They're just all built on some dormant, some not so dormant volcanoes.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
So until something erupts, they have kind of normal seasons.
Okay.
Do you want to see who can bounce higher on this belly, G? I bet I can.
Don't bother the spirits, guys.
You're on.
I
You're
just go
on
running off.
one way.
Just go
Yeah,
running off.
so you start trying to like climb up the side of this thing again, and all of a sudden this huge hand comes out of nowhere and just kind of like and brushes you, and you end up like whoa, like flat on your back. As it just
try
like
to grab onto the hand first before she gets thrown off.
yeah, roll to push your luck.
Aha! -2 for me. Wait, where is it? Wait, I'm trying to figure my shit out with my conditions and everything.
Sure, sure.
So push my luck is guilty, and I am still very guilty. As a matter of fact, I need to roll with the
With passion.
passion. So that's a -2.
Okay.
Hey!
I did a thing.
I think that's the first good roll this whole game.
So on
With
a
a
hit,
-2.
on a hit you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. The GM tells you what it costs you. Okay, so you do manage to grab onto this hand as you do, as it continues down its side, and you find yourself like the wind whipping back your hair until the hand lays down and rests not close to where your friends are. You don't know where you are.
Am I near the face now?
No.
Oh,
You are
shit.
the opposite direction of the face.
She's near the butt.
You're very near the butt.
Oh no.
So G turns around and everything, and she's really confused, and she goes, "One way?"
Were you insecure before? Did you have the insecure condition?
Am I still insecure? I am not insecure anymore because I cleared it earlier.
Okay. Well, there we are then. Yeah. Yep. So at this point, G has been taken off somewhere.
Cool.
One way just witnessed
Oh,
my
no.
abduction.
I wish the giant spirit chose me to take him to that secret part. I don't know, man. I feel like I was getting rejected for. Wait a minute, where's that guy who was with us?
I'm right here. This is really scary, and I don't like it at all.
What do you know about this place? You're an experienced. Aren't you you're a master bender? Have you ever been to this place?
I make rocks, man. What are you talking about?
You're like a master of a secret lava technique, dude.
I'm a
You never
charlatan.
disappear.
I sell rocks. Doesn't even do it. Just rocks, man.
So you turn them into lava.
I don't know anything about the spirit.
Okay, you can just.
This is-
You're useless.
Hey.
I'm
I
sorry.
already feel
I'm sorry.
bad
I'm
enough.
lashing out. I'm lashing out. It's not your fault that I couldn't learn lava bend.
Hey, where'd that other girl go?
A giant pink hand picked her up and took her away somewhere.
Well, that's
Typical.
just awful. I
We
feel
should
like we should be
probably
more
go
upset
get
about
her.
that.
Don't worry, guys. It's a typical Sunday for G.
Honestly, this hike stuff happens a lot to G.
Anyway, so what do I see around me? Tell me, man.
Okay. As you look around, you don't see anything different. I mean, the foliage is very thick, but you do hear the sound of running water.
Before I go towards the running water, can I try to like take a mass of fur in my hand and like yank it a bit? Like, hey, sir.
You do, in fact, get a handful, and you kind of like shake and everything. But I mean, this hand is like you can't even see the length of where the hand is, and you don't seem to be getting this spirit's attention.
What if I start burning a bit of its fur?
Is that what you want to do?
Can I tickle it? Like, not a big forest fire. I just want to tickle it a little.
And just tickle it with fire. Yeah. I just
Yeah.
Wanna, they have a
You
word
give
for
him a
people that
heated,
say
a
things
heated
like
back
that.
massage.
Yeah,
Like a nice
exactly,
heated foot rub.
exactly. Yes.
Okay, so you're going to.
That's gonna end poorly. Can that be considered as breaking something important so I can get rid of angry?
No.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay.
I don't know what you're trying to do. They got rid of one of the basic moves, the one that's like. I guess they have plead. I guess you're good. Yeah, roll to plead. Let's do that because you're trying to get their attention. You're
Oh
pleading
look,
with them
something
for
I
their
minus
attention.
2 in.
That's harmony, yeah.
So harmony. I'm already bad at harmony too. Dang it.
Good. There we go. This is the way to get it done.
Yeah, good failure. Yeah.
Okay, so that so you start to like burn, and you just put like the least bit of fire, and all of a sudden, their hand is like ablaze, and you hear, and you all hear this like, and the hand lifts up and smashes into the ground, and you go flying back. G, take 2 fatigue.
Gee, you're gonna give him a blister.
We're all playing Avatar. G's playing Elden Ring.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're just laughing. It's fine. Lucas did not enjoy our laughter.
Yeah, the ground shakes under all of you too when that happens.
So where am I now?
God damn it, G!
You got thrown back like 20 feet, and you are closer to where the rushing water is, and you realize it is a small stream. Although,
Might as well go there now.
okay.
I've used every option I could possibly have, so
Okay, what is everybody else doing?
Oh.
What if it ate her? What if it
I
ate
don't
her?
think it
It
ate
probably
her.
did. I think she's gone. Definitely
No.
We have to
gone.
make it. I think we have to
Wouldn't
make
be
it bomb.
surprised.
can
Does
they
anyone
see
have
the
anything really
fire?
gross we can feed it?
Can they see like the smoke of it or something?
No, not from
Okay.
where they are.
So,
Um,
Podge, are the spirits here like mean or nice or neutral?
I think for the most part they're pretty docile as long as you don't bother them. Think of them like the bumblebee. It will not sting you unless you make it angry.
Does anyone smell burning spirit right now?
Yeah, so we need to keep
What
a
does
close
burning
eye on
spirit
me
smell
around
like?
here.
It smells like when you microwave like styrofoam and it just melts.
Oh, I kind of thought it would smell like burnt cookies.
No, it's way worse. It's far worse than that.
Bubble gum or something.
Burnt hair.
Oh,
They're not, you know, what are they even made of? Probably some kind of gaseous composition.
Let's just stay here and riff on it a little bit longer. This is going
I
great.
mean, hey, we're not in the desert anymore. What do you want me to do? It's a giant spirit.
Oh, great. Now we gotta go find G.
All right, G,
Gee!
I know she's behind us.
who is continuing to walk further away from the group down this stream.
Wait, I think that can clear a condition of my way.
Yep, just insecure. But
No,
you've
run
already...
from danger or difficulty with
You're not
being
running.
afraid.
There's no danger. You're just...
I just burned a giant paw off. This cannot put me in a safe position.
You can just let the conditions clear themselves naturally. So
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll
constantly
happen.
glow.
You start following this small stream, and it does seem up ahead. It seems to empty out into a much larger pond. And in front of it, you see a big old frogman. A green kind of frogman. When he opens his mouth, it's almost like it's a little Terrence and Philippi, where like half of his head opens up. Instead of just a mouth and the top half of his head comes up. It would be like Terrence and Philip if they had a hinge rather than just the top half of the head floating. And he's going, yes, come one, come all are welcome, yes.
G feels afraid, so she approaches him, and she's like waving her arm like this, and she's going, white flag, I'm surrendering.
Not you. Nope. You're not welcome.
Hey, why not?
No.
No is not a good reason, old man. Give me a good reason right now.
Old man?
Yeah,
What are you?
G.
Its tongue shoots out and tries to stick onto your hand. I need you to roll to... Well, what are you going to do? How's this? What are you going to do? There's no, evasion roll, but...
I figured G just...
Grab his tongue. Power move. Just fucking grab it.
Don't listen. Don't listen
She
to her.
went- So as the tongue sticks onto her palm, she goes huh? She's panicking, so she grabs onto it and squishes it as hard as she can.
I told you!
What do you mean, cut your tongue, huh, old man?
Hey, you guys don't think G's torturing frogman spirits, right?
This is not a good situation.
He
I'm not feeling good about this.
grabs onto his tongue with two hands and starts trying to yank it back from you.
I'm letting go of his tongue. No, can I actually wait? Can I as he's putting pressure on it, I put pressure on it as well, and then suddenly I release it. So it goes,
Wait, you just squid gamed him. You literally squid gamed him.
I'm having so much fun right now.
What's the big idea?
Don't lick my hand ever again, please. That's rude where I come from. We don't do that.
Go away.
Huh?
Go away.
Why?
No.
Why? No. No.
And just-
you know.
Just turns their back to you entirely.
G she's frustrated. She runs after him, and she's and she taps his shoulder no, sir, no. What do you mean, no? No what?
Get back! As this big froggy hand just covers your torso and just shoves you 10 feet back. This creature is extremely strong, way more than you were expecting.
And I persist, get back up, and sir, I think we got on the wrong foot here. Can we be friends or at least civil?
You smell.
Progress.
I smell.
Yes.
Good.
No. You smell like something different.
So you're scared of difference, change, evolution.
You smell like burnt hair.
Yeah, I might have burned some hair earlier. I didn't mean to. I swear. I mean, I kind of did, but like not that much.
Well, G is torturing this frog guy. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna set Halu down on the ground and tell him to try and sniff G's scent out if he can.
Apparently, she smells like burnt hair now. So.
Yeah, I know that koala otters are known for
Got that weird little koala nose.
being bloodhounds too much.
It's the last resort, guys. I think she's dead. We might just have to leave.
I mean, usually to find G, you just had to follow the sound of the screams, so we just listen for that. And no problem.
I'm with you. We should just leave.
Oh, we can't leave her behind.
I mean, she'll be fine though.
Will she?
Not so sure about that.
Should we get on the bison and just fly away?
We're not gonna leave her here.
Oh, no, why would we do that? No, we should get on the bison and fly really high, way out of this place so that we can see her better.
Kaji,
Really?
you're not allowed to give ideas anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your bright idea then?
We're not leaving here without G.
Okay, how are we gonna find her? We've just been standing in the same spot this whole time.
Maybe we could get on Anpu and call out her name a little bit and see if we can find her.
Yeah.
No, that didn't go so well in the swamp, but we can try it.
G.
Yeah, so you all get on Anpu, and you, Sanj grabs the reins and says, "Yip, yip," and Anpu does not go anywhere.
Anpu, are you tired? I'm so sorry. You want to stay here? We'll go try and find G on foot.
Anpu gives you a really strange look. Now, you're bonded with Anpu for life, right? You can usually tell what she's thinking. You have no idea what is going on with your bison right now.
Anpu, are you okay? I'm gonna like pat her head. Can I comfort and support her?
You can. Sure.
That's cute.
No, you can't, because that's not a move anymore.
Oh. That sucks. That would be cute.
I mean, you can still do it.
You gonna let me do it? But not with a roll.
Not with a roll. Yeah. Yeah, and she, like, you give her, like, scritches right behind the ear the way she likes. She seems to accept it.
Can I assess the situation to try and figure out what's going on with her?
That you can definitely do. Roll with creativity.
Mixed.
Okay. Mixed success. So, on a 7 to 9, you ask one of the questions under assess the situation. What hair can I use to blank? Who or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my best way out, in, or through? Who or what is in the greatest danger?
What? I'm between two of them. What should I be on the lookout for in the sense that, like, what should I be on the lookout for, like, in her behavior that would tell me what's going on? Does that make sense?
Let me put it this way. So, I'm going to say that whatever's going on with Anpu seems to be connected with her being here.
Okay.
Right? So I'll answer that question, but more for, like, the situation you all find yourself in, rather than just what's going on with the bison.
Okay.
And what should you be on the lookout for? Things, there's a lot of noise, a lot going on, but things seemed pretty much in stasis in a way. Like things are just doing what they're going to do. And what you found so far is that except for all of you who don't belong here, and when you interact with things, right? So I think what you're looking for are like disturbances, right? Like the spirits here seem to be able to live with one another, and they have kind of like an equilibrium that they have, and you are all the outside force messing with that. So, whether it's setting things on fire or tickling the belly of a giant spirit, you're most likely to be able to maybe find your friend if you look for like the things that are standing out among the rest.
Okay. Can I get Ampu to walk?
Yep.
Well, she'll walk. She won't fly, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, come on, girl. We're gonna go.
Leaving, big ol' footprints in the moss and dirt around. Anpu will continue to go. Back at the edge of this pond, G is like talking to this frogman who's like, "Come on, leave me alone."
But, sir, I'm lost. I don't know where I am or where to go. Please.
Oh, you should go that way.
What's that way?
The way you should go.
And what's the way you're going?
I'm staying here.
Okay, so am I.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're very frustrating.
No, you.
What?
Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? So what do you do, huh? Like sit here all day? What do you do? Tell me about yourself.
I am inviting people to my pond. All are invited.
But why aren't I?
Not you.
Why not me?
Nope.
But give me a reason.
Absolutely not.
You're funny. Sir, give me a reason right now.
Oh.
Roll to intimidate.
Got like a finger like a gun.
Roll with passion.
Intimidate is afraid, and I am so passion -2. Sorry, it's taking a while.
Wow.
Dang.
Damn, you scary, G. Okay.
You guys don't think that just trying to like Christian Bale, like Chris Nolan Batman, something to do right now?
On a 10, okay, on a hit, they choose. Okay, on a 10 plus, first, you pick one. They cannot choose. So they run to escape or get back up. They back down but keep watch. They give in with a few stipulations. They attack you, but off balance. The GM marks a condition on them. Which of those do you choose?
They give in, obviously.
Okay, so they give in with a few stipulations.
Wait, what does giving in mean? Just to make sure I'm not starting anything I don't wanna.
They're gonna do what you're asking, but they're gonna set some conditions.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Okay.
Hey, be cool. Alright, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I'm here and why you can't come in.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to help me keep watch over my pond.
Sir, I have the best vision in all of the Fire Nation people. My mom made me do a test, right, for eyesight, and they said I didn't need to wear glasses.
Fire
Trust me.
Nation?
Anyways.
Are you a human?
You answer my questions first, sir.
I never met a human before.
Just poking you in the head.
Yeah, we're quite squishy sometimes.
Yes, you
But here
are.
it's hard, but like if you get here, it's kind of squishy.
Well, you know, one of my friends told me I wasn't as inviting, that I should be more open. So I decided to invite people to my pond.
But when I got here, you said I specifically.
Yeah, well, I
invited
can't
you.
just let anybody in.
Yeah, but see, I think that's why your friend said that you're not invited.
But I invited everyone.
But then I got here and you said no,
Yeah,
and that's not cool, and it's not
there's gonna be
inviting.
some sort of standard.
Sir, that actually hurt my feelings.
And at this point, hearing an argument, you see Anpu just kind of like shouldering past some trees out into the opening where this pond is.
Anpu! And she goes and hugs his nose, like
Yeah.
literally the nose of him.
All are welcome. But you should all go away.
No, it's not just me, guys. And like G turns around, all of you. This guy said that I wasn't invited, but then I realized like he's the problem because you guys aren't invited either. Let's get out of here. This place is lame.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out. Fuck you, old man. Fuck you.
Oh, shit.
Gee!
Your friend is intense. You should get some anger management or something.
Bye.
Because you know that you have that one friend, right, who's always just the absolute psycho. That's G for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me.
Gee, what were you doing with that big frog guy?
I was having a conversation. A civil, adult, serious conversation.
Oh, well, that seems reasonable.
Doesn't it?
Gee, I think maybe you should ride on Anpu just so we can all keep an eye on you.
Can I take a nap, actually? I feel quite tired.
Anpu, what do you think? Can she take a nap?
Oh, thank you so much, Ampu. And she jumps on the back and she goes off.
Is everyone else walking, or is everyone riding on Anpu? Like Aladdin coming into the city on the back of the elephant?
I was walking
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
and guiding her.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so G just jumps, climbs onto the back. What's his name? Kadi, like, acts like he's gonna climb up and then sees that no one else is doing it. It's like, oh, fine, I'll walk.
No. He acts as if he climbs up, and then G sees him, and she goes, "Don't you dare."
Well, what? Oh, no, I need to walk anyway. Stretch my legs.
G is an actual psycho.
Alright, well, what do we do now?
How do we get out of this place? Is it like some kind of time twisty thing? Like, is it like a tunnel? Like, can we pop out and be somewhere else? Does anyone know?
I don't think so.
Do we have to go out the way that we came in?
Come on,
I'm not really sure how we go about doing that.
your airbending masters never told you about the spirit world?
Like I said, I have a very limited knowledge. Never been here myself. My teachers have mentioned it, but it's not something that we just like dip into willy-nilly.
Why don't you roll to rely on your skills and training?
Oh, well, I have to do that -2 right now.
Why don't you roll for willy-nilly? How about that?
Yeah, roll for the willy. And
And then
for the
also
nilly.
roll for the nilly. Rely on skills and training. I have to -2.
Wow.
Ow!
Okay.
Hey!
I don't know how I'm gonna roll that high with a -2.
One thing you do know is that usually when like the great masters are able to pass into the spirit world, They do not have bending.
Oh.
But you are all...
Oh, I know what I did.
But you
I
are
put
all able to
2.
bend. What did you do?
When I hit what it says plus or minus forward question mark, I put 2 instead of -2. So it gave me +2, I think.
Alright,
So you
well...
rolled a 9, basically.
So it would have been a 9.
No,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been a 9, because you did +2 when it should have been -2, so it would have been a 7.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
It's still a partial hit, though, right?
It is still a partial hit, yeah.
sorry.
I failed my mathematics class. So.
Yeah, so you know that normally when people pass over into the spirit world, they do not have their bending. But you
That's
all
why
do.
Ampu can't fly. Ampu can't fly us out of here because airbenders can't bend in the spirit plane, and airbenders learned to bend from the sky bison.
Well, at least we still have our bending.
Do we?
Pull out some water and try to make a little
Yeah.
swirl with it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, your bending
Is it
works fine.
just me?
You want to try to bend?
Sure.
Can I create some heat waves also?
Yeah. No, all of your bending seems to be
We're
working
all
fine.
like, works fine for us.
Yeah, no, all of your bending seems to work fine.
Wait, did you just say you can't? They said you can't bend here?
Listen, yes, that is what you were told in your training.
Oh.
It does not seem to be the case currently.
Oh. Well, that's disturbing and not what I learned.
So we're
Not
not
in
in
the
the
spirit
spirit world?
Are we dead? We're
Maybe
dead.
we are dead.
Oh my god.
Uh,
How are we supposed to get out of here if we can't fly? We fell through the sky.
maybe.
Maybe we fall through. Maybe we fall from the sky again. Maybe we find like a cliff and we.
We
Great.
just
That
yeet
sounds great.
ourselves off.
You do that, and we'll work on finding a way out.
Well, I'd rather be with you guys, but
I mean, that's one way to do it.
What if our presence has caused a lack of balance in the spirit plane, and that's why we're able to bend? Because if the spirit plane was in balance, we wouldn't be able to.
You know, I don't know why we have to have a philosophical discussion. Maybe we just find a door.
You know what, Kadi? Go find a door.
I will. I'll find a door.
you
Wait,
tell
what
me
if we
something.
what if we stay and just lay low for a little bit here? And we want the heat to kind of. I mean, we're being tailed by like a guy with a big hammer and a crazy like emo kid and like his
Wait.
dad or something. So I don't know. Should we just like can we just chill
Oh.
here for a couple
Wait.
weeks?
So airbending masters can get into the spirit world, right? And you have to
Yes?
take this to the air temple. But what if you like met them here?
How did I get a message to them?
I don't know. We can send Kadi.
Throw
What
it
if
off.
what if we keep heading
What
in
if
the
you, like,
direction of the
left it
Western Air
here?
Temple, but in the spirit plane?
Yeah, but what if we like left the scroll here and then we could go to the temple, and if we get attacked, we'll be like, we don't have it anymore. And then they could come like pick it up from the spirit
But what
world.
if
Like a
they
big
can
mailbox.
come in here? What if they can come in here somehow, the same way we did?
That's true. I don't know.
True. We didn't come in here intentionally.
Did anyone come in here? I mean, obviously, clearly, I guess.
I don't really know how we
You
got
have to
in.
meditate to get out.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
You're just gonna be
Ah.
here for a while.
Hey, you're just here. Sorry. You're
Well,
making
it was
friends.
nice while it lasted, guys. I'm gonna go back arguing with this turtle guy. Frog, sorry.
Stop! You're disrupting the balance of the spirit world.
You hear a rustling above your head. Like in the leaves, you hear just a shh, 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 shh.
Well, I'm gonna look up, obviously.
You just see leaves.
Pretty, wow.
I kind of like Sister Sanja's idea of walking in the general direction of the temple.
Yeah, it can go wrong.
One way, just roll a d6 for me.
He's the chosen one.
One.
Oh,
Okay.
You were the chosen one.
Out of the leaves that were just rustling, all of a sudden, swooping down out of it is a huge bird, like gigantic wingspan, so big that it can't possibly fit here. But as the wings hit the trees, they just kind of like shimmer and move right through them. It comes down close to your head. You all duck, but its claws come down and sink into G, because that you're number
Obviously.
one. It just so happened. And lifts you up and starts flying away with you.
What the?
What do you do?
Wait,
She
the
is
bird,
waving goodbye. She's saying bye.
the bird's wings went through the leaves, or the leaves went through the bird's wings?
No, the bird like came down, and this huge wingspan went out, and whenever it hit the trees, it just like going right through the trees.
How high is the
okay.
bird? How tall is the bird?
Well, it got down pretty close to you, but at this point, no, it is tall. It's probably like 20 feet tall.
Well, I guess I didn't really
Big
want to know how
feet.
tall the bird was. It's kind of a weird question. I guess I don't know how high up it was.
Can I do like a water whip and try to grab its leg, its other leg,
You're gonna
G's
try.
leg?
Yeah.
gonna grab
you
G.
get real
Okay.
hard.
Yeah. Sure. Roll to rely on your skills and training.
By the way, is the journey like cool for me, or is he still running through?
No, it's
trees
rather
and I
painful
can go
actually.
through
The
them?
talons are
Yeah.
kind of like grabbing onto you. Okay, mixed success.
Does the bird have sharp talons?
It does indeed, and actually, in order to get G down, you will have to like rip her out of its talons.
Oh.
So
That sounds
she might
brutal.
take,
You know what?
she might take some fatigue if you do. But
I'm
it's
down
up to you.
for a little travel time. You know, I just think.
What do you want to do, Una?
I mean, it's like hauling its little bird ass.
Oh
away.
yeah, as it's flying, your feet are like like skidding on the ground as it's
I'm
pulling.
gonna pull.
Pulling
I'm
you.
gonna
Okay,
pull.
you pull down. G, you are just whoa in free fall, and you hit the ground and tumble. You now have big like raked gashes up your back. Take 1 fatigue.
Okay.
Not losing you again, G.
As the bird just continues to. And then as you look up, you see all around among the canopy just red glowing eyes looking at you.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I think this is fan
All
behavior
over.
by now. I've been abducted twice, and now I have a crowd. Guys, this is enough.
I don't know what to do.
Me neither. I'm scared.
Is G being taken by the bird now? What's happening? Is she like?
No, G is on the ground. G got pulled out of the bird's talons. The bird kept flying. So you're all there around, but now you just see it like all these like red glowing eyes staring at you from around the foliage above your heads.
Hello, spirits.
Hi.
We're sorry we're bothering you.
Through the canopy comes the head of another one of those birds, and then another, and then another, and they go as they're looking at you like you're their next meal.
Excuse
do?
me, birds. Would you be able to get us out of the spirit plane? We just want to go home.
I don't think they're friendly.
As all of a sudden, like a dozen of these things just start swooping down. You all jump and like cover your heads. I need you all to roll to push your luck.
Let me see if I have -2 for that.
That is
Push my leg
a
is guilty.
passion roll.
I am guilty, so I shall roll with -2. Oh, mixed success. I'll take it.
Oh, we're all doing okay.
Okay.
Come on,
Alright.
way.
Una, G, Sanj, success.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Passion.
You're,
Push your luck.
yeah, rolling with passion to push your luck.
Oh, rolling with passion. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dang.
Everyone got a mixed success. Everyone mark 1 fatigue as these talons are like scratching and ripping at you. but none of you get picked up as these birds like swoop down, but then continue to fly away.
Is Ampu okay?
Anpu also gets scratched up pretty seriously, being a big target, but too heavy for them to be able to lift. But as you look up, you do hear as Kadi is picked up and carried away by one of these birds.
Should I save him, guys?
Nah, good riddance.
We can't leave him here, I suppose. You could do that thing you just did with G.
Okay, I'm gonna try to water whip grab his leg too.
Okay, roll to rely on skills and training once again.
I am so sorry, Cuddy. Oh!
Nice.
I'm gonna rip him.
Yeah. So that you get it down, and you can actually hear, like the like the tearing of his clothes and his flesh, and then you just like whip him down so hard he just boom face plants right into the ground as he's just like, oh,
Oops.
thanks.
Better than the alternative.
But you have discovered now you are in a rather dangerous area.
Yeah.
We should probably get out of this spot.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Let's move towards the temple, like you said. But like, let's do it quick.
Is that big pink? Are we still near the big pink guy?
You are not. You are not near
Okay.
near them any longer. You think about moving closer to the temple. How do you figure out which way is east?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Where's the sun?
I had a feeling you were
look
gonna ask
up
me
and
that.
see leaves.
Dang it. Where's the wind blowing?
That way.
Guys, the wind is blowing that way. Figure shit out now. I gave you the one piece of information I could.
Don't rivers always flow north to south? What if we find the river and then we go to the right of it?
Question mark?
I'm not great with directions. That's all I got, guys. I don't trust anything in the spirit world either, though, so...
I think we should just move at that point because the birds are here and I'm scared.
I mean,
Legit.
the only one... We try to find someone that's, like, maybe a little bit friendly?
There's a frog guy.
What if we pretend we're a spirit again?
Oh.
Hoo-dow, you-dow, woo-dow.
Yida, wooda, wooda.
Ooh.
And we pretend to be a spirit and we ask for directions.
You ready for this, Ampu? We're gonna do a montage on you.
There's a lot of leaves.
And Ampu's just like licking the scratches that she got.
Oh.
I don't
I'm gonna
have
make
any
a salve. I'm gonna make a salve for her scratches. I don't know out of what.
Wait, is it safe
You don't
right
recognize any of the plants around here. Do you want to start mashing some up and sticking it in some wounds?
No, probably
Yeah,
not.
Probably not.
I'm gonna flush them with some water.
There you go.
Oh,
Is it
that's
safe right
good.
now? Or the
Wait, do you know how to heal? Or is that something you haven't
No,
learned how to do?
not necessarily
I
safe
think
for
that
them.
has to be like a fighting style specialty. I can't heal, right? I have to learn that? Yeah.
Correct.
Guys, I really don't think we're safe here. We should just move for now. Just move.
Yeah, we can move to a safer spot.
Do we move up high and maybe we can get like a vantage point?
Yeah, vantage point. Yeah. Let's go. And G is pushing Ampu's butt so that everyone just follows.
Yeah, and as you continue forward, you do get the distinct feeling that as you're moving, there are eyes on you. At one point, you see this huge kind of like beautiful flower bud, and it looks like it's about to open to bloom. And then it whoosh, like snaps and tries to bite at you with these razor sharp, as you all just kind of like back away from it and continue
G
walking.
backs away and she goes, nah. And she backs away.
And you walk for a while, and then you finally see the break in the tree line. And as you take a step out, instead of being on in a forest, you are on a big open plain of like rolling hills. And with these large looming mountains out in the distance with like dark clouds over them.
So there's ground on the plains, right?
Yes.
Like
Yeah, it seems to be grass covered, some like wild flowers around.
oh, it's so
Uh,
pretty.
You see some creatures running around. They have a bit of a shine to them. They look almost deer-like, but also like woolly, like a sheep. As you see them like gallop, one gallops up to like the top of a hill and looks in your direction and goes, "Bah!" and then like gallops away.
It's so cute. I want to bring one home.
There's a storm in the distance, kind of like dark.
Over the mountains, but that does seem to be quite a bit of a
like
distance away.
I was thinking we came in through a storm. Maybe we could get out through a storm, but that's far.
Hey, one way. And she grabs your this.
Sleeve.
She's pulling sleeve. Thank you. One way. Can you draw me one of these, like the sheep Bombi thing? Like they're cute. Can you draw me one?
Yeah, sure. You want to give it? I can draw you it. Sure.
Yes. You just bring it to me when you're done. Like take your time. It's fine. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll do that later. I just don't really have a good surface to like paint on right now. Like, there's really not a lot of like flat surfaces or anything, but I will.
I trust you. It's okay. Anyway, guys, where are we going now?
Do these little things run away when we get close?
They're not little, you realize, as you start walking closer to them. They're actually really big, like moose-sized. As you get closer to them. Like, really big. And no, they do not. Actually, as you get closer to one starts to, like clop its way over to you.
G is putting her hand out. She's like...
Bah! And it leans down and licks your hand.
Is it a moose sheep?
It looks more like a deer, just oversized. It's like a woolly deer.
I want to put my hand out too.
I think it likes us.
It does. It starts like licking you. It starts licking like your hair a little bit.
I love that. I needed a shower anyway.
And as that's happening, you're realizing more and more of these are coming closer. Pretty soon there are like 6 of these things. Am I frozen or can you?
You're
yeah.
back.
You're
But
back.
you're delayed.
Yeah.
Oh, am I still delayed?
Oh, you're good now.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. So there are like 6 of these things around you now. All of them kind of like licking at you wherever they can, and if you like push them away, they'll like let you. But then like the second you're not paying attention, they'll come back to you and start licking you. A bunch of them are licking Anpu. And there seem to be more coming.
These guys are kind of cute.
They're really cute. I like them. Can I keep them?
I don't know that you can bring them back into the temporal plane. I don't know if that's what it's called.
G hugs the neck of one of these creatures. She's like, "It's okay. It's okay. We can still be friends."
You hear Anpu go, "Ugh," as one of them bites some of the fur and like rips off a chunk of Anpu's fur and starts eating it.
Oh, do they think it's grass?
Another one tries to do it with One Way's hair. And just like bites down on One Way's hair and starts to try to like rip your hair. As you're like, ah!
Are they trying to eat us?
I'm going to pull my hood up.
Yeah.
I have very short hair, but I'm worried about Anpu.
They start to like grab your robes, Sanj, and start to like one like rips off a chunk of your sleeve. And another one has like what's his name? Kadi's like leg, his pant leg, and is like lifting him off the ground as he like tears the bottom of his pant leg off.
For a second, I really thought we left the guy like fly away with the bird. So I was like, "Oh."
Can I try to make her fly again?
Yeah, I mean, you look over, and normally, I think at this point, because there are probably like 8 of these things around just Anpu now, and like ripping chunks of fur out of her, and she is not flying away. She's like,
come on, Anpu!
like trying to like bat with her tail to get things away, but that's it.
Come here,
let's
girl.
move. They're not so cute anymore. Let's move. They're trying to eat us.
Yeah, you are all entirely surrounded by these things. What do you do?
Oh shit.
Can we push through them?
Um,
Can I airbend and kind of like push them away to make us a path?
sure. Yeah, roll to rely on your skills and training.
Oh, that must be at a disadvantage because I haven't cleared the
No,
situation.
no disadvantage. Wrong game. Wrong game.
Well, I'm sorry, it's a -2.
Yeah, you're gonna roll with focus. -2.
Don't worry, I'll do it right this time. Oof.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's dark.
They
you
eat us.
you take your stance and move your hands to airbend, and one of them grabs your sleeve and just like actually like lifts you up into the air as you're like just held there until it like rips off your sleeve and you fall back to the ground.
Okay.
Does anyone
I'm gonna
else
drop
want-
down into a seated position and start meditating because I don't know what else to do at this point, and we need to get the hell out of this place.
I want to stomp the ground or create a shockwave that knocks everybody back.
Okay. Why don't you roll to rely on your? I'll leave it up to you. You can rely on your skills and training or push your luck, because these things are rather all over you at this point.
I'll roll. Yeah, like I think rely on my skills and training is what it is. So
Sure.
Necker.
Nice. Yeah. You stomp the ground. The one that's like pulling at your hair lets go immediately. And they all kind of like back up and they start to run away off of the hill that you're on, giving you space. Mm-hmm. Yep, they all seem to
Nothing here
have
is
galloped
cute.
away at this point.
Oh.
That's easy then.
I'm going to meditate because I don't know how to get out of here, and I'm hoping that some sort of meditation will help me figure it out.
Okay. While Sister Sanj sits there and tries to like calm herself, what are the rest of you doing?
Can I make like a little ring of ice spikes around us
Yeah.
to try and keep other stuff out?
Sure, and I think there's like dew on the grass, right?
Yeah.
And you're just like bending all of it so it all coalesces and makes like ice spikes, like, you know, barbarian
Yeah.
encampment style around the top of
Yeah.
the hill where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you're all sitting there, kind of like looking around, Sanj is quiet for several minutes. And Una, you turn back to look at her. And she has that big floppy-eared bunny sitting on her head. And doesn't seem to notice.
Hey, little guy, how'd you get in here? Okay, you don't look like you're big enough to eat any of us, so I'm gonna just put my hand out and see if it sniffs it.
Yeah, like sniffs it with its little whisker. It doesn't seem to have a mouth, right? It seems to have like a nose and eyes, but no mouth. And Sanj, you feel like taps on your forehead as it starts to like kick its legs, like excitedly.
That's
Oh.
cute.
Is that good? I don't know.
You open your eyes though, and you seem to have a bunny spirit on your head.
Sister
Hi,
Sanj,
little
don't move.
guy.
I think
Can
this
you
one's
help us?
friendly.
Hi, little one. Can you help us get back to our plane?
I can't even
We
hear
can't
that.
hear that.
I know. I gotta figure out how to do like high pitched noises and have this thing picked
If
up.
you remove the
Does it do? Can you hear it? That's
Yeah, that
oh,
was
okay.
good.
Ah, there it is. It's the pop filter. Okay, now I know. But this way I can talk about popcorn without breaking anyone's eardrums. It's good. Okay, yeah. So and it starts to just kind of like float up and kind of like bob there in the sky in front of you, just like floating around your heads and like sniffing at you and trying to like, you know, get to know you all a little bit.
Aww.
Hi. You're awfully cute.
I'm done. It goes, oh!
Nope, I didn't hear it that time either.
Well, it's very cute noises. Cute,
I know it is. I
insert
can hear it.
Cute noise here.
I'm sad I can't hear it.
Yeah, very, very much like that.
Just have a shitty microphone like us, and then you can make all the sounds you want.
Need like a soundboard with just the little sound
Oh, yeah.
buttons.
That'll be my next project.
Preload creature noises.
Yeah, that's good.
Can you show us the way out, little guy? We're different from you. We need to get out of here.
I can't do it. Bree! Oh, if I get close, there it is.
You just give him like a really like husky like Jersey accent, like he's like 45 or middle. That would be
Oh! Oh! It starts to fly off in a direction near towards that mountain very, very quickly.
Slow down! We have to follow it, guys. Hurry!
Yeah, no, it is going quick. It is moving very quickly.
I guess we're moving quickly then.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, as you all, and you're like, Anpu's like, "Roar," you know, 6 really big legs that can keep up with all of you pretty easily. As you're running over, and again, like as like Anpu galloping across this makes the ground shake a bit, and these sheep deer creatures are just going blah, 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 as they're all like scattering. As you all make your way, following this creature who's like kind of like hummingbirding around, where it's like zigzagging and like going in all different directions. And as you're running and it's getting further and further and further away, you lose sight of the bunny.
No!
Well,
We have to just find another one, right? I mean, what if we just like hop from little bunny to little bunny, and each one takes us a little bit farther?
yeah.
I'm going to meditate again. They
exactly
seem to
what I
come
thought.
for that.
Before you do, you look ahead, and you realize that with these rolling hills, you couldn't see what was here over this next hill before. And between you and this mountain seems to be a huge trench. Like, deep. Though not super wide, probably like 20 feet or so, but goes way far down, although you can see like a running river down at the bottom of it. And it's just like a scar just like cutting straight across.
I'm just scared of doing anything now, to be honest. So.
It doesn't look natural. I mean, I haven't been in the spirit world that long, but that looks kind of.
I mean, nothing here is
Gosh,
natural. My pantaloons were eaten by a sheep deer.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing very natural about this whole place.
You know, these weren't supposed to be shorts, guys.
Yeah, your hairy legs are showing. I don't like it.
Oh, I haven't shaved them recently.
I'm gonna try and meditate again. Like I said, I feel like
Okay.
I'm relying on what I know, and it's what I know.
Okay. Sanj sits down and starts to meditate. Kadi looks at one way and says, "What do you think? It's not that far. We could probably make an earth bridge across."
Sure, I mean, I'm up to try if you are.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think that while Sandra's meditating, she's kind of distracted because she's hoping a bunny will appear in her head, so she keeps like peeking. Like, is there one there yet?
Yeah. Why don't you roll to rely on your skills and training and take a +1 from Kadi helping.
Wow, he's not very helpful. +1.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! Wow.
Both of you in unison stomp on the ground, and this huge slab of stone comes right from the ground, and then it's just falls over, and you seem to have a bridge that will go straight across this rift.
Or we could do that. Great job, guys.
That's my best friend. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take a step on it. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you kind of like take a step and you're standing on it. Yeah, seems perfectly good.
Cool.
I knew it would be good. My bestie made it.
Anpu seems a bit hesitant to step onto it.
Come on, girl. It'll be okay.
Can she jump? Like, is it big for her?
20 feet is probably too long to jump.
Sorry.
Sanj, you can roll to plead with an NPC and try to plead with
Oh.
Anpu.
Oh, do I have a... Oh, poop. Gotta get rid of
With
these
harmony.
conditions. These conditions are problematic.
That's what I've been saying.
Condition by conditions. Anpu refuses to step onto it.
Oh.
Like digs her front legs into the ground and like.
Girl, if you won't come, then we can't get out of the spirit plane. I'm not gonna leave you here.
Just starts licking the patches of fur that were ripped out by those creatures.
If we cross the bridge, we can get away from the sheep deer. Guys, I don't think she's gonna go.
Well,
What if we pushed her?
No, I don't want to make her do something she doesn't want to do.
do you have like a favorite snack? You could like put it.
Do
in
we have
front
any
of her face?
cabbages left?
Plum out of cabbages.
I'm gonna put Halu down on the ground and tell Halu to show Anpu that it's safe to cross.
Okay.
Like he'll run out to the middle and be like, "It's fine."
Okay. Why don't you do this then, Una? And I guess they changed the name of it. Why don't you roll to guide and comfort?
Oh.
Oh,
That's
did I just roll as comfort and support?
It's harmony.
It's
So you're rolling
harmony?
with harmony.
Yeah.
It's probably I think they changed it from comfort and support to guide and comfort. Because I think this makes sense. You're trying to help guide.
Okay.
And you can take a +1 because Halu is assisting you too.
Okay. Harmony.
Nice.
Oh, it would have been a fail otherwise.
Nice.
Okay, so they choose to either embrace your guidance or shut you down and shift your balance.
Oh no.
Is Anpu feeling frisky? No, you do.
Spicy Anpu.
Yeah, with that, Anpu like steps on it, and the thing does shift like on the ground a bit over the.
The bow tie.
It shifts a bit under her heavy weight and like takes like little bits of steps as it like this stone bridge just kind of groans under her. But she and everyone else does make it across to the other side.
I'm gonna give her a kiss.
Good.
I'm gonna go like, "You're such a good girl." Mwah.
I
Okay.
guess we should keep going.
Right.
You find as you look up, you're at the foot of this mountain. Like you weren't that close before. And you look back and the forest is like impossibly far away. Like you did not travel that much distance, yet here you are.
Is something moving? Is the mountain moving?
Yeah, there's waves.
Is it a lion turtle?
Not that you can tell. Looks like a mountain.
Lion turtle.
Yeah, so you are definitely at the foot of this very rocky, very steep mountain.
It's stormy, right? Still.
It is stormy further up and on.
Yeah.
Yes, very much
Yeah.
so.
Well, if Anpu can't fly, I'm not really sure how we're gonna get up there.
Should we
Can we-
find a cave or something to rest, maybe? Maybe not. Like, I'm sorry.
You can certainly look. Is that what you want to do?
Wait, do we need to rest or do we? I feel like we get out.
I think we need to get out of here.
Well, maybe Anpu can't fly because she's tired. She was tired, right?
And she was pretty tired, but I think it's more than that.
Oh. Okay, well we can carry on. A little water never bothered me anyway, you know, that's what this singer, popular singer was saying.
Well, if it's stormy, rainy, I might be able to bend it to stay off of us anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you all start making your way up this mountain. It is hard going, right? Sometimes you are climbing large chunks of stone. You're helping each other up.
Is Anpu able to do this?
Yeah, I mean, Anpu's really fucking big, right? Like, so if you have to, like, jump up to reach something, she can probably just get on her hind legs and put her front paws and, like, pull herself.
And stabilize with the middle ones.
Yeah, you know, the sixth legs really help with the stabilization. But yeah, your calves and legs are absolutely burning as you're climbing up this mountain. And breathing heavy, you get to a part that's a little bit flatter before it continues. And you look to the right, and right there you do in fact see a big cave. Very tall ceiling open before you. Or you can continue on. It's up to you.
I think we need to be careful.
I don't know.
We're gonna go in here.
We've met like 6 spirits and 5 of them have been awful, so.
I heard about a spirit that lives in the caves that takes your face. So I'm not very keen on going into these caves.
Yeah, no. Let's keep climbing.
Yeah. Can't let him take the moneymaker.
Exactly.
I push Cuddy into the cave.
Do you?
No.
I could.
I don't remember what that spirit's name is. I think it's like Koch.
Oh.
Ko, the face
Ko.
stealer.
I was close.
You were close. That was good. So you all continue on, all breathing heavy, legs and muscles burning, as it starts to rain.
Goody.
And it goes practically from no rain at all to like torrential downpour, right? And this is the like no wind rain, just heavy, big drops of water falling directly down onto you.
Quick lore question. Would rain stop me from using my firebending?
Enough of it maybe might extinguish your fire. Definitely it might not be as strong, you know, like if you're trying to punch out fire that from further away, it might not quite go as far or be as strong because it's getting doused. Especially right now, but it doesn't totally stop you, no.
And like for my heat bending, it wouldn't affect it in any way, I presume?
No, not really.
Cool.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm actually thinking one of the characters in the show actually is entirely underwater and puts his hands up and heats them to melt ice above him so he can get out in the show.
Cool.
So
I think I'm gonna start watching it.
all the converts I can get, man.
Wait until the end of this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was
two more
thinking I was
weeks.
gonna
2
do.
more weeks. Well, 2 more weeks till our last session. We have 1 more session.
Can I at least maybe bend the rain a little bit out of the way so it's not all dumping right on us?
Yeah, as you're walking, again, breathing heavy, your arms are just going, making like a canopy as the rain just kind of falls
Windshield
off.
wipers.
Yeah.
For everybody.
As you are going up. And then, as you all stop just for a second, you hear this big crash of thunder as lightning strikes not terribly far away from you. Like, you actually see it come down and hit the stone, and there's like an explosion of stone that showers down.
I'm not going in the cave. Nope, I'm not going in the cave where a man can steal my face. Nope.
Yeah.
The little bunny went this way, right? Just checking.
Man, we haven't seen that bunny in a long time.
Let's keep climbing.
I
Can
think
we
that
see down at all?
You look down and you see, and yeah, the base of this mountain is way down.
like further than we would have climbed.
Like days' journey down, from what it seems.
I don't want to go in the
And-
cave.
And you
guys.
realize you can't quite remember how long you've been climbing this mountain.
I'm gonna
I
pinch
mean,
myself.
we fell into here, and I feel
It
like
hurts.
going up is the only way out.
What if we went?
It hits again on the other side of you now, but a little bit higher up, so bits of like rock and dust kind of shower over you after this lightning strike.
All right, let's go in the cave, but I'm not walking first.
You've left that cave behind. It was
Oh,
much
shit.
further back.
Fuck.
What's our end game here? Are we just trying to climb the mountain to get break through
Ow.
cloud cover?
I think.
Like,
I mean, I feel like to me, we fell here, so we have to climb out.
What if we fall down more, through that trench?
See, that was my idea earlier.
Walking
Yeah.
walking down the mountain, you see what seems to be an old man. But like an old monkey man. Like a Rafiki-looking dude. With like a walking stick.
See, that's a face stealer if I've ever saw one.
It's not. Don't worry.
With these big puffy cheeks. Almost look like chipmunk-like in the face. And he looks up and he says,
Oh. What are you doing here?
We're trying to get out.
That way?
Thanks, sir.
You're trying to get out by going up?
Yeah, we fell in here from the material plane, so we're trying to climb back out to get back to it.
and he just shakes uncontrollably and points his staff, and where he points his staff, lightning hits and strikes again. Not more than 50 feet from where you are.
Sir, stop.
Whoa.
That's inappropriate.
Well, I have to get it out somehow.
Well, can you promise not to get it out on us?
Well, don't you want to get out?
Yeah, but I don't want to die before I get out.
Will the lightning send us back to the material plane, or will it kill us?
I think it would kill us. Lightning tends to do that usually.
Maybe we can
Adi,
try
why don't
with
you check it
Adi.
out?
You can keep going up if you want to.
It's up there.
Well, how do we get out of here? Yeah.
The top of the mountain is that way.
Is that how you get back to the material plane?
Further down the mountain it strikes this time. A bit further away, but I mean you can see this line of lightning come and strike in this huge
It
explosion.
seems like he does that
This-
every time. I talk about where I came from.
This one actually starts a little bit of an avalanche, as more rocks seem to be continuing to fall, gaining momentum further down the mountain.
Raining
that
pretty
about?
hard.
And he just starts to kind of like continue to walk further down the mountain.
If we walk right next to him, the thunder won't ever hit us. Like if we hug him close, technically we're safe from the
But we don't want to
thunder
go
at least.
back down.
Do we really want to go up? Like, do you really think there's something up there? Because he didn't seem to think so.
You
I don't
turn
think-
around and the old monkey man is gone.
God damn
Oh
it,
my
we missed our
God.
opportunity. I guess we go up. seems like there's someone up there that wants us to keep going up.
You can go anywhere
Like
you
an
want.
all-knowing DM.
Any way you want, y'all. I wanted to get your faces stolen in the cave. You
And
know,
they
that's
were
what I want.
never seen again.
I knew that was Ko's cave.
I'm just saying that. What are you doing?
Lucas,
go
stop
up.
knocking down my thing.
But I mean, if Ampu can't fly, once we get to the top of the mountain,
You think we're gonna fall again?
I
if we
don't
go up-
know.
I mean, I could like maybe get all the rain and make it into like a pillar to raise us up even higher, but that's
You,
kind of
you do that
limited.
with, you do that with Cuddy first, not me.
Are we thinking we just have to like get past the clouds?
Yeah, let's start there, I guess.
All right, you guys continue up, and every once in a while there is another strike of lightning, though it does seem to be further away from you.
It's the old man.
And eventually, as you're...
Nothing disappears when he does that, right? Like it just hits the ground and like makes a little explosion.
So it seems to happen.
Okay.
So enigmatic.
And you continue to climb up. After a while, there is still this like torrential rain coming down, but you are also surrounded by a fog. And as you continue into this fog a little bit, it makes it very, very difficult to see. Who is leading the way?
Me.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
I would think I would probably be up towards the front, like helping to clear the rain
Sure.
a little bit.
Yeah, and
I would probably stay, like, if she does that, I would probably stay at the same level as her.
yeah. So G and Una, as you're going, you're walking up, and all of a sudden Una sticks her hand out and stops G from taking another step. Because you are looking at what is creating this fog, but it's not fog, it's steam. Because the rain is falling into this cavern at the top of the mountain, hitting this bubbling magma inside and steaming up.
Home sweet home!
You have made it to the top of a volcano.
Okadi.
Guys, that's
Well, I
what my
can't
home
bend
looks
that
like.
much magma.
No, but guys, that's what my home looks like. Isn't it cool?
This doesn't
Only,
look
isn't
good.
only magma if it's like underground? Like,
I don't
inside?
know. I'm not a
It's lava.
scientist. I can
Lava
just
once it's
move
above
it
ground.
around.
And they chose, and yet, you know, someone chose you that you could do it, and I couldn't. That just doesn't feel right to me. That's fine. No hard
Thanks.
feelings.
Well, the spirits obviously love me, as he's like,
You know,
like
maybe
holding
we
the
should sacrifice you in the volcano then to get out.
That's medieval.
You guys ever seen this, like, Peter play where, like, they throw a ring in the volcano? Imagine throwing someone in there. Wouldn't that be funny?
That's
Oh,
I won't. Should I?
y'all are super dark. You feel the heat coming off of this magma, and you can't see too far in front of you, but it's like all the steam around you is reflecting the red of the lava coming from this volcano, and it's making the whole like atmosphere around you have like a red tinted glow to it.
Can I just say that, like, I just thought about, like, imagine that, like, our way home is jumping in the volcano, or so we end up thinking so we just jump in the volcano, and Matt ends up telling us, well, you guys are dead.
as G's saying this and laughing, I'm just backing her slowly away from the edge of the volcano. Yeah, that'd be real funny. Yeah.
I'm not gonna jump. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do
Ooh.
it.
Ambiance.
Well, you think you're fancy, huh?
Ooh. I can do that too. Just give me a second here. Make it real red. There we go.
What do you all do?
Oh, guys.
I don't know what to do.
This is the end of the road.
I'm so lost.
Literally. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Can't go up anymore.
Maybe we should jump. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Oh, so jealous.
Why does
What
mine
should
look
we
more pink? I'm gonna meditate again. I mean,
God, you can't just meditate every time you have a problem. He's just spamming
worked for
meditate
me
hoping
so
for an
far.
answer. Take action. Take action. Stop meditating.
I'm so nervous.
My eyes less.
Fine, meditate.
What action are we supposed
whatever.
to take? We
I don't
can't
know
go
what to
forward.
do, guys.
We can't really go back. So we either go down into the volcano or we somehow go up.
People still can't fly.
I was joking when I said that we should jump, by the way. It was a joke.
I vote to not go into the volcano. That's my vote. I would do something else.
Yeah, but what else? What else is there to do?
I mean, I don't know. We could just like wander, keep wandering. Eventually, maybe we'll meet somebody who could help us. It's not a great idea, but it's not, it doesn't involve us going to a volcano. So
Are you telling me we climbed all the way up here and you just want to go back down? That's so anticlimactic.
Should we open the scroll?
What scroll?
If you're about to die, we just open the scroll.
Yeah, like if we're stuck here forever, might as well. I mean, what
I
else
don't
is there?
support opening the scroll, but I don't know what else to do either.
Exactly, that's the only option that we have left. Maybe it will.
I mean,
help.
not the only option. There has to be
Can you-
other
I'm
way.
just saying.
Do you
Maybe it
communicate with anyone, Sister Sanj, when you're meditating?
What?
Do you communicate with anyone, like, outside? Like, ask them
I
how to get
communicate
out
with.
of here?
I don't know that I can communicate with a person. I communicate with, like, my gods.
What
Like,
gods?
I'm taking...
Have you watched the
I
show?
don't know. I'm just talking,
If
Matt.
you can
Come on.
meditate to get into the spirit world, can you meditate to, like, get out of it?
Well, if she's the only
That's
one,
what I've been
to get out,
trying
that's
to
a
do when
problem.
everyone's yelling at me.
Let's open the scroll. Maybe it will help us.
I don't understand how an airbending scroll is going to help us get out of the spirit world.
Well, you airbenders are the one who are dealing with the spirit world, so maybe there's an off chance that there is some knowledge about it in the scroll. This is a life-threatening situation. Just we don't. Your superiors, they don't need to know that you opened them. Like, we can seal it back. Like, I heat it up again. We put the stamp on it. Easy done it. Never seen it before. Trust.
How wide is this volcano crater?
Very wide. It is very
Okay.
big. Like, it is like a valley in front of you.
Come on.
Opening
One-way,
this
what do you
scroll's
think?
going to push me away from my role. But that's
One-way.
okay.
What do you think?
What does that mean?
It means that I'm getting farther away from my purpose.
One way. What do you think? Una, give us your
It's
opinion.
Sanja's scroll. It's her decision. It's not mine. I mean, if she.
Anything I'm doing going to clear one of my conditions.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I'm crying and whining and
Okay.
feeling embarrassed and ashamed.
Okay. So you're crying, you're whining.
You know, like I've always said, if I'm gonna feel like shit, might as well do something shitty as well. You know, so like might as well open the scroll is what I'm saying.
Sister Sanj, roll to plead.
I have to minus things.
Well, then do that, but you're rolling
Okay.
with harmony.
Okay. Not good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're whining fruitlessly. It's not a good look.
Can I roll to assess a situation?
Yeah. Certainly can.
Are we really not gonna open the scroll? Come
Man,
on.
it is hard to read this
Oh my
when the light is red.
It is.
You just cannot figure out what's going on. You are so overwhelmed at this point.
Man, seems like the only thing
Oh.
that would actually work is opening a scroll.
Wait, hold
Or
on.
pushing Cuddy into the lava.
Hey, stop saying that.
Cuddy, if you can turn rocks into lava, can you turn lava back into rock?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
I
Can you do that so
fucking
we could
hate
like
him so much.
get across, or can you do it so we could maybe get down there and be sitting?
Oh God, you want me to bend enough for us to cross this active volcano? I mean,
I would help you, but apparently I can't lava bend. So
yeah, it would be if you could do that. Maybe two of. I mean, I
yeah,
can.
that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I can try, but if I mess up, we're all dead. So, is that what
No,
you want to?
You can.
Is that what you want to do?
You can try to turn it into rocks before we try to walk on it, right?
But what if, Cuddy, what if you just
Yeah.
bend the lava up and I cool it with the rainwater? Like, harden it.
Sure.
Let's try it on this tiny little thing right here. Just make sure
Well,
the concept
to get
works.
down to the lava, we'd have to climb down this cavernous mouth of the volcano. I'm sorry, I threw up a little in my mouth.
Sulfur.
Is that we wanted? Is that the plan?
Or we can open the scroll.
Is that what we're gonna do? You guys are the boss. You tell me. I mean, I'll do it.
Maybe we should just go find the monkey man
I
again.
want to push Cuddy into the volcano.
I want to whip him down and grab it back.
That was terrifying and
He
exhilarating.
100% soiled himself. There's no way he did it.
The poopy is falling out of the holes those things bit into my pants.
I start making my way down.
Okay.
No, there is this whining.
Yeah, you all start making your way down slowly and carefully to the edge of the magma inside this cavern at the top of the volcano. There's a word for the cavern at the top of a volcano, but I don't know what
A
it is.
caldera.
Look at that. Plus 15 teacher points.
Plus 15 get out of the spirit world points.
And as you're there, he makes a stance and pushes his hands out, and where he does, this like path of stone appears on the magma. And like, all around it is like bloom, bloom, but you do seem to have some stone you can walk on. All right. I guess.
Let's go first.
You did good. You should be proud of yourself. Like, be confident, Cuddy. Say, look at that. I just bent that lava bridge. I have skills. I matter. I'm worth something.
I have pride. I have power. I'm a bad mother. Something.
Is
Yes.
that a pee stain? Like on your pants? Sorry, I
He
guess
already
not
said
bad.
I
Food
bend the
himself.
pee out.
Cuddy, let me tell you. Okay, this is why you have troubles in business. Is because my family and people like my family can sense your weakness, right? They sense that you're not. You don't have that killer instinct. You need to be a shark. You need to think like you're a predator, and you're going to just eat anyone who comes across the wrong way, and then your rock business might have a real chance.
Yeah, let's do it! And he starts like half skipping
He runs off
forward
into the lava.
and just like every time he goes, he brings up more lava. I mean, more stone out of the lava.
I think that kid has a chance.
Are you all following?
Yeah, sure. I'll
Yes.
follow the pee smell.
Like
You,
pee farts.
yeah, you are all, gagging on the sulfurous smells around you.
From
As
both the volcano and Cuddy.
as you are now entirely surrounded by this volcano. That red glow is just all that you see as the steam, this pouring rain is just coming up in torrents. As you continue on close together and slowly. At a certain point, Kadi kind of stops for a second and is like, "Oh man, keep going, right?"
You're showing weakness, Cuddy. Keep going.
Oh, I got it. It's good. Don't
You're the
worry, I'll
best,
do it
Kadi.
all on my own. Saj,
Maybe I'll try again. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I could learn it this time.
Saj, you look out into this rising steam, and you think you see a figure.
Great.
It's the
Okay.
sulfur we're hallucinating now.
Guys, I think there's someone ahead.
In the lava?
Stop trying to scare us on just the oldest trick in the book.
It starts to come closer to you. This humanoid figure just like floating in the air in your direction.
You don't see that?
Yeah, we're kind of in a precarious situation here because this thing could push us off into the lava.
Yeah, G, don't make it mad. Whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll keep my mouth shut on that one.
And as you look out into it, and it seems to get a bit clearer, you swear it's Monk Ami.
That's the bad guy, right? I didn't take.
No, that's my teacher.
Oh.
I'm gonna bow to him.
You bow. He does not bow back.
I don't expect him to.
And he's not physical. He appears almost ghost-like. And he looks sad.
He's alive in real life, right?
Last you saw him.
Oh. That's dark.
And Monk
Nobody dies
Ami
in Avatar.
closes his eyes, and his head goes down, and the steam becomes thicker around you. And you all have to, like, cover your eyes for a minute as this heat surrounds you. And you open your eyes and you blink. And some of the heat is gone. It is still hot, but it's not like having this molten rock so close to you. And your feet slip a little on the sand below them. But something's not right, because that red-colored glow persists all around you. And you look around and you know you're in the desert. You're back in the desert. But you're wondering why that glow is there. And you look up into the sky. And raging across the sky, too close for comfort, is a comet.
Oh no.
Is only Sanj seeing this?
No, you all see this.
Okay.
And G, you feel strong. Stronger than you have ever felt in your life.
Don't give me ideas.
You actually have the empowered feature right now.
Whoa! Let me check what that does.
Your abilities are naturally stronger in this moment. Clear 1 fatigue at the end of each exchange.
Should I clear one right now?
You can.
I'd like to because I'm awfully close to 5.
And as you are staring at the sky with this bright red comet raging across, we will pick it up there next time.
Son of a bitch.
Am I gonna turn into the bad guy?
We're not in the spirit world anymore.
So
Like
it would
every
Sozin's comet.
every game I play, I turn into the bad guy. Like I'm just waiting for it to happen again.
You
That
always
was
go
good.
off on your own. You're always
Yeah, yeah. I'm a strong and independent woman. What
You
can I
are,
say?
you are.
That was good. That was really fun today. Yeah, I had fun.
That was a good one.
Growth
y'all.
question.
Growth question.
I have to get going, guys, but it was a fun session. Thanks all.
Yeah, if you want to look at your growth questions alone before the next one, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I'm close to a level up, so I'm just gonna probably just. I think I only like one away, so I'll probably just
Okay.
for the last session, I'll just get one more advancement or whatever.
All
That'll
right.
be done.
Well, we can do that offline too. So, thank you everyone for watching. We have one session left 2 weeks from today, on Sunday the 27th. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful couple weeks.
Bye!